What's good, gang? It's your boy Wavy _ Marty, man. And look, this is crazy, man. Look, so Tony Yayo calls Vlad the dumbest MF on the planet for spending $180,000 a year on rent. Rent, brother. If I got $180,000 a month to spend on rent, I'm gonna own something. That is ridiculous. $180,000 on rent is insane. But let's just see what Tony Yayo has to say, man. Let's see what he got to say. Let's go.
Well, okay. I just want to comment on this because I've touched on this before. It doesn't always make sense to buy. Sometimes renting actually makes a lot more sense. I spent years renting until I was ready to buy. When I bought big. But I spent years renting because it made more sense at that time. And a lot of times renting is actually cheaper than buying with a mortgage because you're not responsible for any of the repairs, upkeep, whatever else. So based on your current situation, there are times where it makes way more sense to rent. You don't always have to buy. Because sometimes people buy and when they sell, they lose money. Let's not forget that part.
I understand what you're saying, but when you rent, you don't have no equity and there's no money saved.
Right, that's true. Now, but in my case, I was renting.
Vlad, that's all. There's no money saved. Listen, Vlad. So if you're renting, look, you're renting and you're spending fucking $90,000 to $100,000 a year, right? What the fuck are you getting out of that? Living prestigious? And I rented before. I lived in Battery Park, brother. The rent, me and Banks, listen,
so
me and Banks rent. Look, me and Banks rent in Battery Park for a 3-bedroom. In 05, 06 was about $8,000, maybe $9,000 a month.
I am so glad we finally got someone to shut Vlad the fuck up. Because Vlad be trying to talk over all his fucking guests. If you watch the Tony Yayo series, bro, he does not let Vlad talk over him. Like, I respect that 100%. We clap it up. We finally got someone to make Vlad shut the fuck up sometimes.
It was a fucking waste of money.
Okay. Number one, this is the overall point.
Right.
For a long time, I was renting.
Okay.
But I was taking the money I was saving by not buying and putting it in the stock market, ended up making more money than if I'd actually bought a house.
How much was
you see what I'm saying?
How much was the rent range?
Oh my God. There was times I was spending $15,000 a month in rent.
$15,000 a month?
$15,000 a month
and you
for
think
a whole house.
And you felt like that was smart?
I made way more money.
You think that was, if you tell me you think that was smart?
At the time, it was absolutely smart.
Well,
absolutely.
To me,
that's crazy, bro. $15,000 a month for rent is crazy, and not owning, that's crazy. Like, I know, like, the more money you make, the higher your mortgage is, but, like, what the hell, bro? $15,000 a month just to live in a house is ridiculous. Like, I don't care how big or lavish the house looks, bro. I'm not spending $15,000 a month to rent a house, bro. Like, I'm gonna own that house if I'm spending that much. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna spend that much a month, I could be owning a home, you know what I'm saying? Making that house look better, making it bigger, adding on stuff to it for $15K a month.
Because if I hold on. Because if I had actually gotten a mortgage, if I had put, let's just say the house was $5 million, right? I had bought a $5 million house at the time when I couldn't just pay off a whole house. I would have to put 20% down, which is
but we're not talking about buying a house.
Hold on.
For $5 million.
You put $1 million down, and then you're paying a mortgage that's probably going to be more than $15,000. And you got to pay for the roof getting fixed and everything else like that. Instead, I put nothing down, spent my $15,000 a month, and took that $1 million and turned it into multiple millions by investing in the stock market. You see what I'm saying?
All right, that 15,000 times 12, what you was paying a year? Quick, you're smart.
15 times 12 is 180,000 a year.
So you mean to tell me you would pay 180,000 a year renting is the dumbest? You would be the dumbest motherfucker on the planet. When I could go get a house for maybe $300,000-$400,000.
You're not getting a house like that I was renting for $15,000.
I can go to Pennsylvania.
That was like a $4 million house I was renting.
I can go to Pennsylvania and get a house for $400,000. That is plush.
Sure, you're not going to go to Calabasas or Beverly Hills for no $300,000 or $400,000.
Look, I can go to Florida and get a house for $400,000.
Not in Miami. You're going to be out in the sticks somewhere.
Look, bro, like, I get it. If I got money, if I got millions, bro, like, A $500,000-$600,000 house is straight for me, bro. Like I don't need no $5 million, $10 million house, especially if I'm renting. Like why the fuck would you spend 15,000 to rent a $4 million home that is not even yours? Like the landlord could be like, all right, bro, like gotta go now. What the fuck are you gonna do? Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy to me. 15K a month on a house that is being rented is fucking
I
ridiculous.
could be in Miami. I could be somewhere else. I'd be somewhere nice, Palm Beach somewhere. I'll be somewhere nice. I could spend $400,000 in Florida and get a nice piece of property. And you mean to tell me you would spend $180,000 a year to rent? Yeah. That's not smart. That's why these rappers are fucking up. It's
absolutely smart because I'm not living in fucking, bumfuck Florida somewhere. I'm actually living in a central area where I'm making millions of dollars.
You could live somewhere nice in Florida for a house for $400,000.
I'm sorry?
You could live somewhere nice in Florida for a house for $400,000.
Yeah, and you're way the fuck out in Florida, and there's no business to be made. I can't do my job. There's no artists or celebrities that I could do interviews with. I'm in fucking Florida in a $400,000 house in the middle of nowhere.
You saying you pay $15,000 rent a month? It felt like that was smarter. You got money.
Absolutely.
You got serious money.
Absolutely.
You just different, bro. You just different.
15K a month is insane.
I'm just different. What I'm saying is the money that I wasn't spending on down payments and so forth, I invested it in the stock market. Now, do I say you should rent for $15,000 and have no money left over and that's all you got? No.
Yeah, for the average Joe, that would be stupid to
that. But I'm not the average Joe. I was actually making millions. I'm not the average Joe
either, but I still wouldn't spend $15,000. Certain things I wouldn't do. Like to me, I like a Bugatti, but a two-door, you spend $5 million on a two-door. That's just not my thing. I'm just not a spender like that.
Yeah,
$5-6 million on a two-door vehicle. I'd rather have a fleet on that $5 million. I'd rather have G-Wagon, maybe 4 or 5 vehicles.
Yeah,
sure. But that's because you and I are broke compared to people who could buy Bugattis.
I'm blessed.
That's why we're talking like that.
I wouldn't say I'm broke. I'm blessed. I'm good.
You and I are broke compared to Bugatti buyers. Okay, let's just keep it 100.
When I hang with my friends, like when I hang with my lawyer and he takes me to the Hamptons, Bob Macedonian, and he's like, yeah, man, this guy's kitchen is $1 million. It could be in magazines. Yeah, I feel broke, but I feel blessed. I'm good with what I got. See, that's the difference with Yayo. I never worry about what other motherfuckers got. Yayo worry about what he got, and he's good with what he got. I'm content, because every day you wake up is a fucking blessing, thank God. That's what, every day you wake up, that's a blessing. I told my friends and people that work with me that, like, yo, look at, we in the Swiss Alps. There's people that will never be here. We're 10,000 feet, elevated in air, eating fucking bison and mashed potatoes. I'm eating at a Michelin star restaurant, which is past 5-star. And then we go later on, there's another Michelin restaurant. Shout to the Shetty Hotel if you're ever in the Swiss Alps. A lot of you bum ass people will never go. A lot of people you would go, but it's a good place to go. All the haters, y'all not gonna go. All the good people, you're gonna go. But then we ate, this is my first time eating salmon trout. I don't even think they have that in the U.S. I asked them, I was like, do they even have salmon trout in the U.S.? It's like a crossbreed fish. Because, believe it or not, overseas, it's more healthier. You go to Burger King and have vegan mayonnaise only. There's no salt. You go to KFC, the chicken it feels like the chicken is baked. I don't even think they fry it. They don't have just chicken laying around. You got a batch. Everything is more healthy. There's no coffee creamer. There's no Lucky Charms. There's no Frosted Flakes. There's a...
Like the food out of the country, like they banned like pretty much all the food dyes and everything. Like they eat super healthy out of the country, bro. Like I've heard stories of people that go out of the country and like eat like what they would normally eat in the US and they would lose weight. So yeah, he's right about that. But yeah, Vlad, you are the dumbest. $15,000 a month on rent is insane, and not owning anything, that is insane. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. It's your boy Wavy _Marty, man. Let's get it.